Sharp rise in gold prices may have capped the sales for Tanishq. It may still be Titan's savior in the third quarter, with all the other sectors underperforming. Agam is here for more. Agam, we go back to jewelry for Titan.
Yeah, Neeraj, the Q1 and Q2 weren't that great for Titan, but I reckon there'll be some respite because of the wedding season, the festive season. So in terms of expectations, what we are looking at is, a 10% growth in the top line, and this will be largely aided by the jewelry segment. We're expecting a little bit of an expansion in operating margins as well, expected to come in at around 11.5% versus 10.3%, and profits expected to grow by around 22%, but that will largely be on account of the gains as far as your taxation is concerned as well. Now coming down to jewelry segment, which contributes to as much as 80% of the overall revenues, as the management has already indicated in the quarterly update, suggesting that they're looking at 11% growth in the jewelry business, and this will be well within the guided range of 11 to 13% according to the management. Of course, it is essentially the wedding and the festive season which will come and aid the growth coming in this particular quarter, and this is following a flat growth in Q2 for jewelry segment. So this is going to be a better one. And well, moving on, surge in gold prices, however, have kept a lot of investors as well as customers at bay, but it's still supposed to be a better quarter. Let's move on to the next segment, watches. While after a very strong growth seen in the previous couple of quarters, we're likely to see a weak consumer sentiment, which is why we're expecting flat growth for the watches segment. And eyewear, again, is the other one where we've seen robust growth over the last few quarters, but this time around there could be some slackness. Of course, watches will be another important sector, considering 17% of Titan's revenues come from there. On the whole, Neeraj, no fireworks expected, but the wedding season and the festive season will certainly come and aid a growth for Titan this time around.
Suffice to say, it's not been a very great year, but quarter three might just be better than the previous two.
Yeah.
Great, Agam. Thanks so much for putting that into perspective.